Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. You know, in my day, I've had the opportunity to talk food with a lot of great chefs. You know, Julia Child, Pierre Frenet, Jacques Pepin, Wolfgang Puck, and I've also met a couple of chefs whose toques are a little too tall, if you know what I mean. Well, today I want to introduce you to one of my favorite chefs.
On the north coast of Ohio, where the heartland meets the lake. On the north coast of Ohio, where the heartland meets the lake.
Nice to see you. How have you been?
Very well. You?
Good.
Good. Wonderful to see you. Come on, let's sit down.
All right.
Get a little vino.
I see you still know me well.
Oh, yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And you know, Brian. Oh, wait. You have to sit. Let's talk food a little bit.
Sure.
You're locked in a room for 6 months. Don't ask why. Don't worry. It's not a jail. And you have to eat the same dish every single day for 6 months. What would it be?
Well, if my body could take it and my heart could take it, I'd probably eat foie gras every single day. Yeah.
You will be dead in 6 months, but it's a good way to go.
Yeah, I'll enjoy myself. So.
Okay, Brian, tell me your closet food.
Well, I'm kind of ashamed to admit to this, but pork rinds, doesn't matter what brand, I love them.
Okay, your dream dinner party. Let's say that you could invite anybody from past history to present to be seated around your dining room table. Who would be on your guest list?
Well, I can tell you for sure because he's somebody that I have a great appreciation for. Thomas Keller from the French Laundry in Per Se.
Out in California?
Guy is amazing. Absolutely. I've never known anybody to have an understanding or a passion for food like he does. It's just amazing. John Lennon. And then there's 3 other people who may not actually qualify for what you're asking me, but I would love to have dinner with my children 40 years from now so I can see if I did a good job raising them and what they're doing and where they're at, just in case I'm not around from all the pork rinds.
Tell me about the meal that you shall never forget.
My mother, when I was about 10 or 12 years old, made liver and onions, and it was probably the most disgusting meal I've ever eaten. I was so appalled, and it was burnt, and the black cast iron skillet, I just remember it vividly, and it still haunts me to this day.
Yeah.
So, memorable, yeah, it's definitely memorable.
You know what's funny about your stories is you have liver and onions on your menu, so you've overcome that. And something else I just love on the Verve menu is you have sloppy doughs instead of sloppy joes, which is made from venison.
Correct.
I love that.
Yes. When we did the menu, we tried to play on comfort food, play on things we knew growing up. We had some animal rights activists after us. When we called it sloppy dough, they didn't think it was really appropriate. But
really?
It's a nice sandwich, and we saw a lot of them at lunch.
Oh, so you don't have any pita on your menu, huh?
No. Good one.
It's time for the Chow Time Choices quiz. Ready?
Wonderful. I'm ready.
Okay. You choose. Rare or medium rare?
As a rule, rare.
Yeah. Smooth or crunchy?
Crunchy.
Ketchup or mustard?
Neither.
Neither?
Not a fan.
Okay, what about Perigord truffles or morel mushrooms?
Truffles. I love truffles. It's an addiction like foie gras.
Here's a tough one. Salt or pepper?
Salt. Salt is the most important thing for cooking.
Speaking of food, what are we going to do for chow time?
Put a little foie gras.
Foie gras?
Why not?
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a splurge.
Let's live life large.
Great. I'll drink to that.
Absolutely.
So this is the liver of a very well-fed goose.
Actually, this is from a duck. You can either get it from a goose or a
Oh,
duck.
okay.
The goose foie gras is going to be a little bit bigger. It's a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit more refined in taste.
The hardest part of this recipe that you're going to prepare today is for the home cook to find foie gras. Now, I do know that you can buy it online.
Yeah, that's true. Here locally in Cleveland, you might be able to get it through the West Side Market. They can get a special order for you.
You're going to slice up a baguette?
Yep, I'm going to make a couple croutons, if you will. Just a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper.
Yeah.
Foie gras is such a rich and exciting thing to eat. You don't really want to overcomplicate it.
Right.
Keep it nice and simple. Put these on the grill. Now for the fun part.
Yeah.
We're going to cut some wedges. We know this is very rich.
Yeah.
How much can you handle? Okay, we're going to have to go get another one then. How about that much?
Oh, yes.
That much?
No,
that much?
no.
Right.
Thinner slices.
We'll be conservative. You don't want to cut it too thin because obviously it's fat, and as it cooks, it's going to shrink up.
Right.
So what we want to do is we're just going to give it a little cross cut in here. This is the one we season with salt and pepper. As it cooks, it sinks into the foie gras.
Oh, good.
All right, we're just going to season it. A little coarse salt.
Okay.
A little pepper. Season everything you cook.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go into a nice hot pan. Don't want to put any oil in it because obviously foie gras
Has enough on its own.
rather quickly that it's going to start producing its own oil. You get nice and crispy brown on one side.
It's that, how quickly it produces its own oil.
Yep. If you want to get it nice and crispy on the outside, then you want it to get a little creamy, and then right in the center, if you do it absolutely perfect, you'll get more of a firm piece like it is in its cold state.
Yeah.
So you get the 3 different layers of texture. Take our seared foie. A little bit of a handle here.
Yeah. All right, well, that's simple enough.
Absolutely. You don't want to mess with the foie.
Don't mess with
Don't
the
mess
foie.
with the foie.
Okay.
All right, so now we have our seared foie. Paired with a little bit of baguette. We took some peaches and we dice them up. We caramelize them a little bit. Hit it with a little bit of brandy. That's it.
Okay.
Don't overcomplicate things. We took some of the peaches and we pureed it. Just put a little bit of that down first. Now we're going to take some of the diced peaches. Goes right on top. Just going to garnish them with a little bit of fresh micro basil.
Ooh, I like that micro basil.
Just bring a little bit of freshness to the dish. Voila.
Can I have the biggest one?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Life is wonderful.
That's perfectly done, too. This tastes so good. I can't even tell you how much I'm enjoying these. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Brian Okin.
Oh, stop.
Can I have more of this?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
On the north coast of Ohio,